This is Chuck Robson, and he's going to tell us about his experience with Binghams Light. So, how was your experience with it?
Well, it happened when I was about 17. Some friends of mine, about 4 of us, we were camping out on a buddy of mine's hunting land he has down close to Charleston. And we were just camping out, had a fire going out there, and one of my friends, James, started telling us all about this guy that he had heard about, that his dad had actually told him about. This guy who was apparently walking on the train tracks and either got hit or something like, I can't remember the entire story, but somehow died on these train tracks. And how if you go there and you call his name, you can see a lantern light swinging, and it's supposed to be the guy's dead body looking for his head or something like that. I don't know. So, but he was telling us about that, and we were all, okay, whatever. That's just a stupid ghost story, But he kept insisting that he had seen it before, and his dad told him about it, and that's how he knew, and his dad had seen it before. So finally we were like, okay, let's try it, So we all went to the train tracks there close to where we were camping, and we were on the train tracks, and he starts, Bingham. And at first, nothing. We had a flashlight now because it was a really dark night. Overcast, so there were no stars in the sky. Couldn't see the moon. And way out there where we were, there's no lights at all. So he says, well, maybe we need to cut the flashlights off. So we cut our flashlights off, and we're sitting there, and he starts doing it again, Bingham, Bingham. And by that time, sure enough, we saw something. It was pretty far off in the distance, and it looked almost like somebody had a cigarette lighter or something. It was real small and flickery. And we started watching it, and it was getting closer and closer. And so we cut the flashlights on and shined them down the train tracks, and didn't see anything. So we cut them off, and it was gone. There was no light anymore. So he says, let's try it again. Well, I didn't really want to. But he started hollering, Bingham, Bingham. And by that time, it started back, and it was swinging back and forth. It was like this bluish, pale light, and it was closer. I mean, almost 50 yards away. It was really close, about the size of a basketball. And that was when I had seen enough. I took off. Everybody followed behind us, and matter of fact, I was so shaken up that we didn't even. I didn't even camp. I packed my tent up and I left, because it wasn't like monster scary like you see in the horror movies. It was just creepy, and you knew this isn't anything to play with. This is something really strange here. So that was pretty much my experience, and I never went back. I know some friends of mine went back, and they wanted to see it again and try to figure it out, but I had seen enough. I never went back down there again. And
So me and my boyfriend, right? We went to Charleston for Christmas, and we met up with this guy, and they was telling us about this thing called Binghams Light. So we decided, check it out. Thought it'd be cool. And he said something about this guy burying bodies because he was some crazy psycho killer, I guess. And he buried his bodies behind the railroad tracks. Weird, I know. And his done. So the story is, if you go to the tracks, you'll see a light. So we went. I ain't scared. Boyfriend wasn't scared, and the other guy wasn't scared. So we just chilling. We start walking down the tracks a little bit. And we see something. See, I thought it was just like one of those little lightning bugs, you know? But so we just kept walking, and then the light got brighter, and it got bigger, and we were like, what is this? And then it started moving, and then I got scared. So the boys, they was chilling or whatever. They wasn't scared, but I was, so I made them turn around. And then we're running, and then I turn back around, and it's right behind us. So we're just running and running, and then everything goes dark, and then all you see is the light, and then that's it.